Louisiana Beer Reviews mixed cocktail company Margarita. 12% alcohol, introduced in 2018. This is produced in the United States at various breweries across Wisconsin, Memphis, Tennessee, Rochester, New York, for the Mark Anthony Brands Incorporated Company. Mark Anthony Brands of Chicago, Illinois. They develop brands such as Mike's Hard Lemonade, Mike's Harder, this, the Claw, what's the seltzer one? I was going to say Blue Claw. All right. If you look on this company's website, you can go into privacy, click, it'll say Mark Anthony Brands has all of these, and it's the same privacy policy for all of them. Let's see, X30. I think this is December 30th, 2019 at 7:03 in the morning. I don't know what brewery though. I don't know what inn is. Okay, anyway, I bought these at a store called More for Less on US Highway 90 business route, the westbound side of the 4-lane highway. They were $1.69 per pint can. They had 4 different flavors. I bought all 4, and the website is showing 4 flavors. Never before seen it. I checked our area. They had a very good locator tool, and it seemed accurate, but it wasn't showing the New Orleans area. It showed Lake Charles, and then I checked Houston, showed all kind of stores in Houston. So hasn't made it to our area yet. Of course, that could change. Okay. I said, whoa, look at this, I'll buy it. And then the guy was like, you want to buy some liquor too? I said, no, I was just looking to see what y'all had. And he was saying, you sure you don't want to buy any liquor? I said, I'm sure. Same coloring as you get with these other margarita styles, that kind of lime, grayish lime color like a margarita looks. And at 24 proof, it's probably as strong as a margarita. Premium malt beverage with natural flavors and certified color. So the flavoring is natural, the coloring is food coloring, it's artificial coloring. Now the disclosure, if you look carefully on the can, it says pre-mixed cocktail, but right here it says flavored ale. So that's literally what it is, flavored ale. Contains F, D, and C yellow number 5. They have to say that if they have yellow number 5. I don't believe yellow number 5 is dangerous. There's an article on the USDA website about yellow number 5. Seemed pretty reasonable to me. The aroma is lime, like a chilled down lime drink. If you had this like to the consistency of a slushy, I think you would feel that it was appropriate. So lime with a beer underbody. Now 12%, this is going to be a knockout beer, boy. Ooh. But I find Mark Anthony products are really good. Was it White Claw, maybe I think it's called? Blue Claw, I'm thinking of a crab. You can go buy blue claw crabs and boil them. Or steam them. They boil them here. If they're soft shell, they fry them. It tastes strong. I wouldn't say it tastes boozy. It's just strong. It's like a powerful flavor. There's the malt. Now this is certified as being crafted to remove gluten. And they brag about it on their website. They go on and on about how they convinced the United States government, the Tax and Trade Bureau, who regulates these things, to allow them to put that on the label. And they're not saying that it has no gluten. They're saying it's crafted to remove gluten. gluten. So they're not saying that they got rid of all the gluten. They're saying they crafted it to do that. Now, whether they achieved their goal or not, it's up in the air. So that's why they allowed them to use that symbol or that designation, because they can't exactly certify that it has no gluten. But they're saying on the website that it probably doesn't. It's tart. It's very tart. They must have sodium citrate in it, which is considered, I think, a natural flavoring, or chemical additive to make it tart. Whatever else they have in there, some kind of lime extract. The body's heavy. I would hate to see the calorie count. The finish is sort of funny drying, like maybe it has high fructose corn syrup in it. Some of these do, most of these do, I guess. And high fructose corn syrup has that strange drying sensation. I noticed that about Coca-Cola starting in the latter half of the 80s. Started being so unpleasant and nasty sweet. Like before, Coca-Cola used to be so sugary sweet and good. You can still get the Mexican Coca-Cola, which uses cane sugar, like they did until 1985 in the United States. So this might have that. They don't give an ingredients list. They say on their website it's a proprietary ingredients list. In other words, it's a secret. They're not going to tell you what they use. So they're showing this dog with sunglasses, looks like an aviator, glasses with a margarita and a lime wedge in it. So that's exactly what they're going for, and I think that's exactly what you're getting with it. 12%. I think it'd be best to share. I'm not going to share it because nobody else is over here to drink it, but I would be very wary with this. A 24-ounce can, oh man, I would drink it over maybe a 4-hour period. 6 ounces every hour. Anything off-putting or unpleasant about it? No, there isn't. There's a good number of video reviews for this. I noticed. I have them put in my watch later list. If I was looking to drink a ready-to-drink canned beer-based cocktail product, and I actually wouldn't be looking to do that, this would be something I'd reach for, though. Although I think 12% is going a little too far. The original Club Tails at 10% is almost unbearably strong, so imagine it's 12%. Whoa. Doesn't present too many red flags or warning signs, though, so you have to be very careful. A woman drinking this, I just think that could be bad trouble. I mean, if they were sharing it, fine. But then I see these women, they'll get these huge daiquiris and just be drinking them down. And they're probably 24 proof. So, of course, some of them get kind of crazy too when they do it, real aggressive and wild, I've noticed. I try to stay away from it. But especially the ones they get that's made with diesel. There's a drink called diesel. It's a 190 proof pure grain alcohol. I see people drinking those daiquiris with that in there, and they just come unwound, you know, unwrapped. But those daiquiris have that same unpleasant, like, high fructose corn syrup thing. And this one does too. That's the only drawback on this. I can't say it has that in there. I get the feeling it does. Those Ritas do too, but they're phasing that out. The Bud Light Rita series, well, they're called just Ritas now. They're going to like cane syrup or something from sugar cane. Anyway, to sum this up, what they're talking about on their website is what I've been talking about for a good while now. The way these are made, they're taking malt. They say this barley. What do they call that barley? No, it's a special yeast they have that they use. They were bragging about that. It's called, oh man, I can't remember. It escapes me. It's an interesting name of yeast that they say they stumbled upon. And then they use this barley. They say they take barley. They didn't say anything about corn syrup. They take barley and they almost like distill it down to an odorless, colorless base. And that makes the gluten come out of it. So, and then they build the flavors on that. And that's how they make a lot of these things, these malt beverages. It's beer, but it's extracted down to like a mixed drink or a liquor. It's very similar to the concept of Canadian blended whiskey, Irish blended whiskey, blended Scotch whiskey, American blended whiskey, because they're usually about 80% odorless, colorless, corn, alcohol base, grain spirits. Right? That's their base, that's their core. Then they start building on that with the single malt whiskeys in Scotland to give it a flavor. Or a straight bourbon in America to give it a flavor, like this Sunny Cook. Telling you that on the bottle. The straight whiskeys in there. The straight whiskeys are aged 2 years. The grain spirits are not aged. They just distill them, start blending them. And so that's that concept there. But that's 80 proof. This is 24 proof. Anyway, that's a much bigger bottle. Same principle. This will be aged at a very minimal level. It's ale, first of all, and ales are top fermented. They're generally not aged very long, and they're produced at warmer temperatures. It's not a lager. It's aged very cold and bottom fermented. But anyway, the bottom line, it's a very good product for what it is. I don't like what it is, but I don't need to like what it is. Seem to be doing well at that store. Look like a popular item. If people like to drink it, they don't need me. I bought them. I said I'll try them. So it's very similar to the other Margarita style flavored beers and flavored ales, lagers, whatever type you happen to stumble upon. Hey, they got craft beer left, right, forward, and behind you that's flavored with every kind of thing. So why not the mass-produced beers? Doesn't really matter at the end. At the end of the day, like they say on cable news all the time. So I'll score it. Probably go with even almost has like a little black pepper taste, which is strange. But I noticed the Occulto, the old Occulto, had that too. It's spicy. Oh, help me, y'all. No, actually, yeah, yeah, I think I have to go with a 90. It really is into the excellent range, even with the detraction of that high fructose thing. Overall, they did a dynamite job. I'm curious to see what the other three are going to taste like, and they got it farmed out to 3 different breweries, so they must have their ability down pat to make it. You know, they probably make it's going to be the same. The people in Memphis made that Dixie beer, still making Dixie in the 24-ounce cans, doing a great job. City Brewing over there. So and then City Brewing in La Crosse, and of course you have Genesee, NAB, North American Breweries in Rochester, New York. They got it down. And I'm going to end this review by saying, Lazy Le Bon Temps Relais, excellent product, A-. Anyway, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.